For a couple who once claimed to want privacy, Harry and Meghan seemed to spend an awful lot of time trying to claw their way back into the very institution they fled. The latest debacle? A firm and public snub from King Charles himself after the Sussexes reportedly proposed to attend a high-profile King's Foundation event, only to be denied. Sources close to the palace have confirmed that the King's team swiftly declined the request, signaling a growing royal fatigue with the couple's attempts to reinsert themselves into royal affairs while simultaneously attacking the monarchy in the press. For Meghan, in particular, the rejection marks yet another reminder that the royal family is no longer playing her PR game. The King's Foundation, a centerpiece of Charles's charitable legacy, is no ordinary event. It's a platform for influence, legacy building, and international visibility, precisely the kind of polished spectacle the Sussexes now struggle to replicate in their post-royal ventures. Meghan's alleged eagerness to attend the function, insiders suggest, wasn't born of loyalty or reconciliation but strategic optics. She sees royal events as stages to relaunch herself, one former courtier remarked, but the palace has learned. They know a photo op for Meghan is a power play disguised as family bonding. And King Charles, often painted as the peacemaker, is no longer willing to entertain the performance. His decision to bar the couple from the foundation event wasn't a moment of passive exclusion, it was a pointed message. After years of incendiary interviews, private disclosures, and Netflix tell-alls, the royal family is reportedly done offering Meghan a platform she'll later use as ammunition. According to senior palace aides, the King's team viewed the proposal as inappropriate, especially given the recent resurgence of Meghan's media endeavors, many of which continue to cast the royals in a damning light. Even more telling is the timing. The snub comes just weeks after Meghan's controversial appearance on the Archetypes reboot, where she subtly reignited criticism about the palace's alleged indifference during her time as a working royal. Despite distancing herself from the monarchy, Meghan continues to drop royal references and titles like bait. Her insistence on using the Duchess title while simultaneously trashing the institution only highlights her contradiction. She wants the benefits of the crown without the duty or accountability. Harry, for his part, has reportedly taken a more subdued stance, but sources suggest he remains fiercely loyal to Meghan's ambitions. He's constantly torn, said one royal insider. He misses his family, but Meghan controls the brand. And the brand can't survive without royal proximity. This brand-focused mentality is precisely why the palace is reluctant to engage. Every handshake, every photo, every shared stage is turned into a weaponized moment for the Sussex PR machine, a machine that, ironically, thrives on the very institution they claim to abhor. The King's decision also reflects growing pressure from within the firm. Senior royals, including Prince William and Queen Camilla, are said to have pushed back against any Sussex reintegration, arguing that the damage done by their media campaigns is too fresh to ignore. The Sussexes' 2021 Oprah interview, their docuseries with Netflix, and Harry's tell-all memoir Spare collectively aired decades of royal laundry. Forgiveness may be preached publicly, but behind palace walls, it's not so easily granted, especially when the offenses keep piling up. Palace sources also hint at a new strategy: silence as resistance. The firm has realized that engagement with Meghan only fuels her narrative, said a former royal communications advisor. They're shifting to a no-contact approach. No invites. No public clashes. Just absence. That's the new discipline. And nothing could illustrate that better than a pointed exclusion from one of the King's most significant public events. Meanwhile, in Montecito, the Sussex camp has remained tight-lipped, yet their silence is telling. Historically, when publicly slighted, Meghan and Harry's team is quick to leak rebuttals or publish soft-focus interviews in sympathetic outlets. The absence of such spin may point to a new kind of damage control, one that quietly acknowledges their slipping relevance in the royal sphere. What's clear now is that Meghan's attempt to straddle both worlds, the Hollywood one and the royal one, is crumbling. The British monarchy has made its choice, and it doesn't include a return to red carpets with veiled royal branding. As the King's Foundation event proceeds without them, the Sussexes face a hard truth: they are no longer part of the royal family's future narrative, no matter how loudly they knock at the gates. And as Meghan continues to orbit the fringes of royalty, her public image appears increasingly fractured, adored by some, but alienated from the very power structure she once married into. Whether she likes it or not, the monarchy is moving forward. And for once, Meghan Markle isn't invited. This exclusion is more than a social slight, it's a turning point. For years, Meghan and Harry have operated on the edge of the royal solar system, capitalizing on proximity to the throne while lobbing criticisms from across the Atlantic. But now even the proximity is eroding. Without access to royal events or engagement with senior royals, their titles are starting to look more like decorative remnants than symbols of actual standing. And Meghan's relentless quest to remain relevant through royal adjacency is beginning to look not just desperate but delusional. Her attempts to rebrand herself as a global thought leader through podcasts, Netflix, and lifestyle ventures continue to fall flat without the gravitas of royal validation. The king's refusal to allow her a seat at the foundation table is a stark reminder. Influence within the monarchy is earned through service, not spectacle. And while Meghan may still have an audience, the power she once held is slipping through her perfectly manicured fingers. What remains now is a hollow crown, titles with no authority, stories with no access, and headlines with no invitation. The royal family has spoken, not through words but through silence. And that silence is echoing louder than ever in Meghan Markle's carefully curated world.